Hey everyone, Derek here. Welcome back. I'm bringing you something a little bit different today. I'm playing the Ghost Recon Future Soldier beta with Doug Kraft. We're playing on one of the two maps included. It's called Mill, and the game type is Conflict, where basically there are several objectives located around the map that you and your team have to complete, and you gain points for doing so, and whichever team has the most points at the end wins the round. But in this particular match, we don't really play the objective that much. We basically kind of use this to figure out the controls and how to fire and aim and all that. So you won't really see us playing the objective here. In terms of classes, you have a choice of three. There's the Rifleman class, the Engineer class, and the Scout class. The Rifleman class, which is what I'm playing as, is basically your general assault class. They use assault rifles. They're the only class that will be able to use light machine guns, which are the only guns that have suppression properties. And their special ability is they have a more improved armor, so they can take more damage compared to the other classes. The Scout class is what Doug Kraft is playing as. So they can use submachine guns, they can use sniper rifles. Their special ability is optic camouflage, so if they stand still, they blend in. They have the optical camo, but if they move, shoot, anything like that, the camouflage disappears. And the engineering class, which neither of us played as, basically uses shotguns and close quarter weapons, and they carry apparently a lot of special gadgets and grenades. And their special ability is they can detect if somebody is scoped in on them, so that they can avoid sniper fire, essentially. So in terms of the controls, it's very similar to what you have in Gears of War. The right trigger fires, the left trigger aims in, as you see on the screen right here, for more precise fire. And there's another type of aim that you can do where if you press the right bumper, and you'll see me do it from time to time in this match, you basically aim down sights, or if you have a scope on your weapon, it will allow you to scope in on the enemy. And as you can see, their multiplayer also has a kill cam. And as you see in the kill cam, that player was aiming down sights on me. And again, you press the right bumper to do that. Otherwise, you can just hold down the left trigger for more precise fire, a la Gears of War. And similar to Battlefield, there is a squad system, basically two squads, Alpha and Bravo, and each consisting of 4 players. And depending on whether if you die, depending on whether your other teammates are alive and whether or not, I guess they're within close vicinity to enemy forces, you're able to respawn on them. Otherwise, you'll have to respawn back at the original spawn point, which is what I had to do. So basically, I'm just running around, just trying to kill as many people as possible and just try to get used to the controls. Reload you do with the X button. In order to go from standing to crouch to prone, that's the B button. And throwing grenades is the left bumper, I believe. And that's the extent to which I figured out the controls so far. As you also notice, similarly to, I guess, Battlefield, they have a spotting system. So you can basically see your teammates on screen at all times. If they're behind a building or cover or something, you'll see a green silhouette. For your enemies, and I'm assuming it works either by line of sight, and I'm sure there will probably be gadgets in the final game that, like the UAV that you control going around, as well as other devices that will allow you to spot enemies, but they show up as a red silhouette, as you can see on my screen right now. And I should also mention, in terms of the cover system, again, similar to Gears of War, you press A up near a wall and you'll press up against it. You do have the ability to go from cover to cover, which you might have seen me do earlier at the beginning of the video. I forget if I do it again. I think actually I do it again. I'll point it out when it comes up again in the video. But if you're close to another area cover, it'll show up on your heads-up display. And if you just hold down the A button, you'll automatically run towards that next cover position, which I think comes in pretty handy. I spot that guy right there. Take him down. And here's Doug. And I hear Doug go down. I haven't figured out yet if there's any possibility of reviving fallen comrades. As you can see here, you can select whether to spawn on your spawn point or to spawn on one of your teammates if they're in a safe situation to do so. The other nice thing about their cover system is that when you're pressed up, if you hold down the left trigger, which is what you use to aim, you'll automatically come out of cover with your weapon at the ready. The enemy there just captured one of the objectives, which is a, I guess, EMP bomb. If they're able to successfully capture it and your team's not able to stop them, they'll basically just shut down your heads-up display for a brief period of time. Looks like roughly about 10 seconds or so. Here's the next objective, so I come here to see if I can hold down the area. I see several of my teammates are moving towards me. Try to set up a good position here. And someone comes up behind me and shoots me in the back. And I have the ability to commit suicide. I'm not sure. So I'm presuming that there might be a brief period of time where you may be able to be revived, but haven't figured that part out yet. So that's our first game of Ghost Recon Future Soldier. And I would say overall I'm looking forward to this game. Graphically it looks very nice. Definitely a different pace, different type of game compared to Call of Duty, so the change will be interesting. The game type, or at least this one, is very objective based, and definitely will make playing in a party very fun. It's going to require a lot of cooperation. Not sure what other type of game types they're going to have. Probably there'll be like a team deathmatch one, I'm sure. But looking forward to what other game types they'll have planned for the final version. And looking forward to co-op missions as well, based on what I've seen from other videos on the internet. You might have seen them. There was a series of 3 videos with Richard Makowitz, the former Navy SEAL who hosts Future Weapons, and he also hosted The Deadliest Warrior. Some of the co-op footage that they showed from there looks pretty neat. So I'm definitely looking forward to do some live comms and let's plays with the other Doompox guys. But yeah, looking forward to this game. I'll probably bring you a second video after this. We did play one more game after this where we played the objective for real, and it was on the other map that they included with the beta, which is called Pipeline, I believe. So you'll definitely see another video after this. And yeah, that's the Ghost Recon beta. So I'm going to shut up for the rest of the video and let you guys finish watching.
Securing the cache. I'm securing the cache. Cover me.
Scrubbing the objective. We've spotted an inactive sensor. Capture and hold it.
Frag out! Give me a resupply!
1 minute left. Hostiles are kicking our asses. The Russians have activated the sensor. You must recover it.
Go
data off the sensor. Hostiles were too strong for us this time.